Hello everyone and welcome back to the Locker Room Podcast. We're here again today and today is a very, very good day. But before we get into any of that, it's only right I let you know who the guests are on the podcast today. So as usual, opposite me, we have Sandeep.
It's your boy SD back.
I feel like I never introduced myself, so obviously it's Ishan. And then to my left, we have a newcomer to the pod. It's a long-awaited arrival, but it's Snow.
Long overdue. But yeah, it's good to be here, man. Thank you.
Man, how you feeling today? How you feeling?
Bro, I'm good. Chelsea won on the weekend,
Yeah,
so
that's good to hear, man.
Sweet,
You came on a good weekend.
Yeah.
You came on a very good weekend. But anyways, like it always goes, make sure to like the video if you like it, subscribe, comment down below what you'd like to see next. We're also now live on Spotify, so any audio listeners that don't want to watch our faces when they listen to us for any reason, then obviously we have a Spotify now, so you can go listen to that if you're like at the gym or whatever. But yeah, we also have a TikTok page, Insta page. We'll make sure to link them all down below. But that's everything. Now it's only right we go into what's been happening in football recently, and all three of us have been pretty happy with the recent results. So
yeah,
I think it's only right we start with the latest, the first result that happened. So Arsenal.
Come on. I think that was a season-defining moment for me. At the game for the first time since Man United match. And honestly, I don't think I've ever been to a game like that. I don't think I've been to it ever. The way it ended and the way the aftermath of that match, I don't think I've ever witnessed something as great as that. I was in tears. I didn't even know who I was hugging. I was with everyone. I was 3 rows down. I was 3 rows up. Honestly, I think that was one of the best moments I've ever experienced in my life, because now I feel like the title is ours now.
Bro, I don't blame you. I said this last time we recorded when I was talking about who performs the best in the league, and I said you lot have the most title-winning performances where you look at what's a typical title-winning performance coming back from like goals down. You were 2-0 down to Bournemouth at home. They scored the second fastest goal in Premier League history.
Bro, you don't understand.
They scored in how many seconds?
9
seconds.
seconds. Bro, you don't understand. I literally got to my seat. I was waiting for it. I heard
You
kick
probably
off.
blinked.
No, the funny, because the thing is, I was looking at our team. I was like, oh, okay, let me just check where everyone's playing.
Yeah.
I see half a team on our right. Next thing I know, kickoff's going. Next thing I know, they're celebrating. No, and I was like, bro, I was like, okay, let me wait for the VAR check. Something's probably happened. No, let me start kickoff again. I'm like, I've just seen us kick off. What do you mean?
And it's weird because when Arsenal are 1-0 down these days, I'm always like, okay, like they're gonna come back eventually anyways, right? You were 1-0 down going into half time, and then second half starts, and I think within 6
I think the 52nd or 51st minute,
they score again.
From their first corner, the only corner they had all game. It was poor defending from Partey, yes, I understand. But because based on the first half, I was like, going at half time, I was gathering my thoughts. I was like, I ain't seen us have a clear cut chance yet. Saka had that one where Odegaard had that shot that rebounded. I'm like, cool, that's the only one that we had. Apart from that, we created no clear-cut chances. I'm like, this might be a long day. This might be the downfall, you know. Then I see them score that corner.
Mind you, Bournemouth were defending well. They were playing very well.
You know who that Billing guy, really big good. Man. I swear, this guy had a performance of his life. I feel that first half, he was everywhere. He was in midfield. He was making runs into the final third. I was like, oh, he's being a headache, man, and we need to control this guy because he's bare tall. I don't think people realize how tall players are in real life. Like, I'm sitting and this guy's like I would have to be like this to him, and then I'm like, oh, we need to make a change. Something needs to happen because I don't see us getting a goal. Then we get a goal through Partey. I don't know, that shot was poor. It went straight to the goalie, and then we just got that luck. And then once we done that, I was like, this is all we need. We got that second goal. Then we have 17 minutes to score 1 goal. 95 minutes going past, and I'm like, bruv, how have we not scored 1 goal?
Left it late.
Let them know the story about the Zinchenko shot and what happened at the...
So it was 6 minutes of added time, and obviously in the stadiums now, you can't see the added time. When they just say 6 minutes, and you can't see what the timing is. So this Zinchenko brother decides to do... He don't cross, he don't shoot. He puts full power and just hopes for the best. He goes out for a corner. And I'm like, yeah, I was just told, because the people next to me had left, so I can't even talk to them no more. So I have to go to my friends at the back. And I'm like, oh yeah, like, just get him over.
I have no clue if he was his friend or not.
Yeah, he definitely was. He was like this 60-year-old like geezer.
So yeah, like now, this is our 17th corner of the game. We've not looked promising from one corner. It comes out to Reece Nelson, and literally 2 minutes before that, he had a shot from around the same angle, and it went wide. And then I'm like, oh no. You just hear the whole stadium say, shoot. Yeah. Big man, and the angle I had, I was basically right behind it, and you just see it go in. And the limbs are crazy. Like I feel like everyone in that stadium, like because I don't think the camera angle doesn't show like any of the broadcasts, but the whole of the staff went onto the pitch. Arteta went onto.
Bro, I saw a video of a little kid running onto the pitch, and Arteta high-fived him, and he clocked. Oh shit, this is a little kid, bro.
I think this is the moment where the fans now believe like this is our 19 years of pain. This is the moment now. Like we can go win this. Like this is our title now. We've got 12 games left.
To put into perspective, so we're all in a group chat, right? Sandeep sends like live videos through of like his celebrations. I'm not joking. I was watching this video. I was like, bro, this guy's gonna break down into tears any minute now. Like it was emotional. Like it got me emotional because I was looking at it like, rah, like they've done it now. By the way, there's no chance that City can't unless they beat them at the Etihad. And
for me, still, I need them to win at the Etihad. Once, if you lot win at the Etihad, it's a wrap.
Like that's what. By the way, if we win at the Etihad, the league is out. We can give us a trophy at the Etihad. Like, bear in mind, these guys have seen me go through pain for 10 goddamn years. I've been at my lowest points of these, and now I'm at my highest point. Like I've never peaked like this.
We've never seen him this happy in his life.
So yeah, man, I feel like this is. But what's annoying now is, this is what our third, like last minute victory in the last 5 games or something. That's the only concern.
It is a bit worrying because you're going down quite a bit. It happened against Villa as well, right?
Villa was away, and then the Man United and Bournemouth are both at home, and normally our home form was like really good. Yeah. But now it's. I don't know, man. This is the only concern.
Let's not get twisted. Your home form is still really good.
Yeah, we only lost to
when
City.
you look at the performance itself, it's becoming a bit worrying now.
Yeah, the performance was shaky, but then what I liked is Arteta was reactive this time. He brought Ben White in at half time. He saw Tommy was another good day.
Reece Nelson, man.
He took ESR.
The Wonder Boy. Nelson. He was meant to be the man before Saka came on the scene.
Came back from injury, right?
Yeah. He basically this is basically his first like appearance for a long time. Yeah. He comes back and
the audacity of that finish, you know.
I don't think
the touch, everything was perfect.
Bruv, like the pressure he hit, like this is his weak foot. It's the 97th minute, it's the last shot of the game. This is basically, because I guarantee if we drew this or lost it, even drawn, everyone's gonna put Man City favourites now. What, we're gonna be 3 points behind them, like.
And you got to play them at the end.
Genuinely, regardless of you lot being 3 points ahead of them, if you were to draw that game, I would have had their favourites regardless, because I thought at that point they see you're in reach. We all know what City can do. Yeah. If they see you're in reach, they grab it. At Etihad, there would be no chance. But now, you've knocked their confidence. It doesn't matter how much they perform, because you're still getting the results out. And we can talk about the performance or whatever it may be, but a result's a result.
That's the one.
Go on.
I was gonna say that this is one thing like that I don't think City have now, because they've done it in full in the last 5 years. Yeah. And this is also, we've got the belief, we've got the desire, we've got the heart now to go win this game. Where City, I feel like if you watch their game against Newcastle, a lot of their players they don't show the desire that our players show. And I understand, like City, they got way more quality, so that they can show through that rather than desire on some games, and we still win it. Where we still have to be at the top of our game to win every single match.
They're nowhere near as hungry as you lot are for a trophy, man.
That's the thing, because you got a young group. Like obviously you got a couple old heads, Xhaka, and I'm not sure how Partey is. Jorginho, players that have been there and done it. Yeah,
Zinchenko
like maybe
as well.
Not with the Premier League, but Zinchenko has. But that's the thing, like City, it's almost like it's too regular. How many times they won it for in the last 5 years? Like, it's crazy, man. Now you guys are going to be, you got the heart, you got the desire, and you go into games thinking, you know what, even if we go a goal down, even if we go 2 goals down, you still got the fight, and you want to win these games.
Like, that's the thing. I feel our connectivity with the fan base as well. It's a whole nother ball game now. Like everyone calls the Emirates I used to call them alive. Like, if you see it right now, the Emirates from the minute one to the minute, like after the game for a good 20-30 minutes, half the stadium was still in there singing, having fun. Like everyone's, it's like the
old hybrid days.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And you know what's so sick about the Emirates vibes right now is you can see the players reacting to it. Like every time they score, like they're going like this to the crowd, they're hyping them up. Like, and you can see they react to the crowd properly, man.
Like this is what football's made of, man. It's dreams, bro. You're meant to have tears of joy. You're meant to enjoy these moments because they're not gonna come round often.
And like you said as well, because you ain't had it for 10, however so years, it's even sweeter.
Yeah, man.
It's deserved as well.
But top of the league, 5 points clear. No more games in hand, nothing. Equal games played. 12 games left in the final third of the flipping running, man. And it's so close.
This sounds horrible to hear. You. So I gotta ask you.
I'm smiling now, but inside I'm crying, man.
He's burning.
It's like that meme of like, you know, the crying face.
Yeah, the mask. Yeah.
So now I gotta ask you though, as a Chelsea fan, will you be joining us in the parade? Because I know I'm coming. That's gonna be better than Carnival.
I can't lie.
I'll be there.
On camera, I'm gonna say no, but in real life,
we'll see. We'll see.
But yeah, I can't lie. If Arsenal do it, it'll be a good day, man. But Newcastle still got an outside chance, so if they win, I'm flying straight up there.
But you're going there for the wrong reasons, and I don't want to hear that.
But now going into the rest of the season, how confident are you in winning the league
understand.
now? Like
this Bournemouth game,
are you?
I said at the end of in the first podcast, I think if we beat Tottenham and Man United, we're gonna win the league. Yeah. Then we had that 3-game blip.
Yeah.
Now after we got 4 games wins on the bounce, that Bournemouth game, I promise you now, I feel the titles. I'm planning the parade in my head. My brain's going in circles right now.
Man. I don't blame that. You can't have that sort of like result and not end up winning the title. It doesn't make sense. I'm doing head to head with the fixtures right now, seeing where each thing. Like they've got Liverpool coming up, we've got Liverpool coming up after international break. Then we've got each other. We got Chelsea at home. And then I've seen their fixtures. They've still got big teams for us, and I'm like, bruv, I'm thinking of what dates could we possibly win this league?
We're trying to win it a couple weeks early. Yeah, lift it at the Emirates. Yeah, what's even done?
That's what I'm trying to think, man. I'm just trying to see where can we possibly win this league to make it interesting. I'm trying to think of I want to win it at Stamford Bridge again. Let me win it at the Etihad, bro.
Not sure about that.
Oh, no. Actually, funny. Let me win it at St James's Park. Let me teach these Newcastle fans.
But cool, we spoke about Stamford Bridge, and obviously we got a Chelsea fan right here, and lo and behold,
they've won a game.
The drought is over.
Yeah,
well done,
finally.
Man. Well done. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, but not the best still. Like, cause it just papers over cracks. Yeah. Like this Chelsea team. Obviously, I've been supporting Chelsea all my life. When we went through school together, I was up here, man. We had that one season where we came 10th or something, but we won the league either side of that, so I don't mind about that. But this is a new feeling for me.
Feels dolo. It feels like me, bro. When we were in the Champions League for fun, getting beat 10-2.
It's a weird feeling for you because you've seen your team finish low before. Yeah. But this is a feeling of next season. Do you have any hope of any sort of recovery?
Nothing, man. Like we had that season that we came 10th. We had Mourinho as the manager, and we had a squad full of title-winning players, and we won the League Cup that season as well. Whereas now we've got like Azpilicueta, Dave, the last of a dying breed of Chelsea players that actually care. Now you got new players or newish players like Reece James, Mason Mount, that have all come through the academy. And Reece James, he's you can tell he cares on the pitch when he's not injured. But like you hear Mason Mount, he's fighting for a contract. Like he wants 300 grand a week. I
saw Mason Mount
having a laugh.
Based on the thing is, like based on his performance, maybe a couple like last season or something.
You the Champions League winning season. But he's still not worth
300 grand. Like that's the thing. I feel like football players feel more entitled now. Like they're seeing like certain people deserve their high paying contracts.
I mean, obviously the wages are going up regardless for like a lot of like mediocre players as it is. So obviously they're all gonna feel entitled to it. But from I guess based on the recent performance of this season, I think last season Mason Mount was still pretty decent.
Yeah,
he was not horrible,
but
he's not a 300 grand a week player.
When you have 300k a week, bro, you're thinking that's like the world class top echelon of football, man. Like
that's serious players. Like I remember, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but we had we never used to get done like in the transfer market, and we never used to get done on wages. Like all our players would like earning what they were worth. And the highest
market rate thing.
Yeah, market rate. And we would have like I think Kante was the highest paid player for.
And he showed you why he's worth it.
But yeah, he was world class for like his first, I don't know, until the Champions League or until just after the Champions League season. Mm-hmm. He's been out recently, but yeah, like it's just ridiculous now. And you can see like the club's going. It's almost like a downward spiral. And if we don't. For me, I've been Potter out for a hot minute now.
Yeah, you have to stop the rot, innit?
Yeah, you have to stop it before it's like mold. If you don't tackle it, then it sounds like an advert. But like, yeah, if you don't nip it in the bud now, it's gonna.
So
it's
do you
gonna
think?
get
Do you
so
think the
bad.
problem more lies with the players, the manager, the hierarchy? Like,
I think it's everything at the moment. Like,
it's hard to pinpoint.
So-
it.
yeah,
so
there's so many problems.
I feel like it's been so easy to pin it on Potter. And don't get me wrong, I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah,
Potter's
yeah.
right for the
but
job
thing
at
is,
all. But
what I don't understand, like, is when he first came to Chelsea, I think he went on like a 10-game unbeaten run or something. like that.
Yeah, and we beat AC Milan
Yeah.
like
you took
one
your
and
group.
drew or
You took
one
your
and
group in
one.
the Champions League.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know what, something's happened since November, October time, and it's just gone downhill. Like, and then you see like the board, like, okay, let's back him again, let's buy more players. There's
It's
rumors,
not working.
the rumors coming out that Modric is not even a Potter player. That's why he hasn't even been playing like that.
It's obviously, I think a lot of it comes down to the new owner. As much as spending money is so cool, and don't get me wrong, as a Liverpool fan, I would love for my club to spend more money.
Yeah.
But spending money like mindlessly is never really the
not
way
the way
forward.
forward.
And I feel like this is a
If you got the
perfect
money, then
example
spend
of
it.
it.
The thing is, that's why I don't really like put a lot of blame on Todd Bailey, because if you got the money, you spend it. And everyone's saying, "Oh, I don't agree with Graham Potter." But when Tuchel got sacked, okay, that might not be the correct decision. Okay, he's got sacked now. Who's the best person available for the job?
It was Potter.
Everyone
Everyone said it.
all the big six, everyone that's saying, I don't want them to get Potter. Potter's a scary. I wish Potter came to us.
I remember saying these exact same
So
things.
that's what I'm saying.
I thought Potter
Like,
under Chelsea would be scary.
In hindsight, okay, it might not have been the best appointment, but Todd Bowley did what the fans wanted regardless.
Yeah.
Majority
Yeah.
of the Chelsea fans did want Graham Potter because of the attractive football he did play at Brighton. Now it's Todd Bowley's decision. Does he want to stick with him because he has put him on a 5-year contract, 12
Well,
million?
isn't it like 60 million to pay him out of it? Or
Well,
something
that's
like
how much his
lot.
contract's
It's a lot.
worth. But I feel like they'll probably agree a lower fee.
They'll give him another season, man.
Yeah.
You'll
You
see
kind of
him
have
till
to.
next season.
But
You'll see him next season.
Next season is a do or die season.
Yeah.
If we have another season like this, not even any silverware, just not even getting, like, we got knocked out of the FA
You want to
Cup,
show
third round,
you want to show
fourth round.
progression. Though.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're like, a lot of people compare like the Chelsea project to Arsenal.
It's not like that.
It's
I think
nothing
Potter
like
even
that.
said
Yeah,
right?
it's nothing like that.
I didn't like that from him, you know.
You can't draw comparisons because in terms of like current, like recent, Chelsea are miles ahead of Arsenal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at they spent more in.
He name dropped both of our managers. You know, he name dropped Klopp and he name dropped Arteta.
He's dropped 600 mil this season, alone.
Yeah.
We haven't spent more than that in flipping like last 5 years. And the thing is, the Chelsea, the squad he inherited, the quality of players, you should be able to like win certain games. Southampton at home, you tell me you can't win the thing.
I mean that, but I also mean like as in the Arsenal project, as if it's not looking to win now.
Yeah.
It's looking to win in 2-3 seasons time. But Chelsea fans, we don't wait. Like since for 20 years, since Abramovich came in,
it's instant success.
It's instant.
And
Chelsea fans want it done
It's
yesterday,
worked.
and it's worked. And he's ruthless. Like sometimes people got onto him about it. But at the end of the day, it worked. Like, we might not have won a trophy one season, but we'll win two the next season or something like that. In the last 10 years,
I'm pretty sure you have the second most trophies out of every English club after City. That's amazing success, and it shows that Abramovich was very successful. What I'm scared about is, well, for you lot at least, not for me, but is I don't see any like identity of football when I watch you lot play.
And
I don't see the direction you're going. And cool, you bought loads of young players, and on paper, buying young players means for the future you're set. But there's no clear goal at place.
Also, they did win 1-0, but it was a defender that also scored the goal. So like, they're still
and it's same old.
Because the thing is, I did watch Match of the Day highlights, and you guys did get into promising positions.
Yeah,
but
we've got someone like Havertz up front. Yes, he won the Champions League winning goal, but at the end of the day, like, how much brownie points is that going to get you? Because if he didn't score that, literally, it's like, what are we doing with this guy up front? And Potter's not dropping him. We've got this new guy, Fofana, and like, he's a young guy, but just start in one game, see what he's like. Like, he might not be playing for the German national team. He might not have been at Chelsea for 2-3 seasons now. But just give him a chance.
It's like we go back. Like, he'll probably show more heart and hunger than Havertz, because Havertz probably feels entitled right now.
Because something needs to change. Clearly, I don't understand what he does with the side with the lineups these days. Because if a team clearly isn't working and there's clear players that aren't working, for example, Mount, I think he stayed persistent with Mount and Gallagher for way too long.
He's only just about dropped them.
It's ridiculous.
And Havertz is the last out. Those people that aren't getting dropped. And the thing is, even like, it's between like a rock and a hard place. Like, he's not dropping people, but then every week it's a new team. We don't have like Arsenal, you know your best 11. Liverpool, you know your best 11, or 11 or 12. Like, you know your best players. Chelsea, it's a new centre back pairing every week.
It's a new formation. I saw them go 3-6-1.
Yeah, it's a new formation. It's a new front three. It's literally nothing's the same apart from Kepa being in goal. And I don't know where Mendy is at the moment.
I think he's injured.
I know.
He's gone off the.
I think he was injured, but then Kepa was actually playing like.
He outplayed him, and then he got injured again. I think.
Yeah. That's Chelsea's a very hard thing because like. You won, you're like, oh, we might have turned the corner, but there's no hope for you.
Yeah.
Like, there's no.
If there's one good thing we can say about your club, it's you don't concede many goals, like at all.
You say that, but that's only because of Thiago Silva. Now he's injured, and you're gonna start to see it.
Yeah, we might start to see it, but it is very safe to say defensively you don't look that bad. And honestly, if we're talking about it realistically, it doesn't look like you don't make chances either.
No, we just don't have a finisher. Yeah, that's the thing.
You don't have a finisher, and I think some of it comes down to luck, but also a lot of it comes to the mentality. Because I don't know if you've seen the video of like all the players going down the tunnel, and like none of them are talking to each other. The vibes are like zero.
Do you know the video I like? Yeah, there's a video of that. I keep talking about the Champions League final, but if you want it, you're gonna keep talking about it. You know. Anyways, so they're in the tunnel, and the City players are talking about. You look at the Chelsea players, not one of them's got like. Obviously, you want to enjoy football, but they're all dead centered. They're all focused. Yeah, like they literally look like they're going out to war. Like it's nuts. And now you look at them, no one's up for anything. Like it's just like it's embarrassing.
It's literally
seeing
a payday.
your players be like that. Yeah, it's a payday. And like as a fan, you put money into the club, you pay for all these things, and you expect like people to take it seriously, especially if you want to be asking for all these big bucks. And you've got to turn up, and you've at least got to put effort in. I don't mind getting beaten 1-0 if I know that everyone's putting a 7 out of 10 rating and like work their arse off. It's just annoying.
Yeah, is there anything you reckon could actually fix the problem you've got right now? Is it just too hard to pinpoint?
Get fear in the team.
What is that? You do a job.
Get me in the dugout. No, I think knowing the best 11 is the key and sticking with it.
Some consistency, really.
Yeah, consistency. That's what we want. And also, I want Potter to be more lively on the sideline. Yeah. Like we've always had.
He looks like a depressed.
Yeah, he's got nothing about him.
Are you Potter out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
You're like our boy Tuns.
Yeah. Who would you want instead?
At the moment. In the dreamland, I'll take Zidane. Yeah. Just because I know, and he probably he wouldn't come. He wouldn't come. But Zidane can manage.
Would you get Ancelotti?
Yeah, I'll take Ancelotti.
I don't think Ancelotti's leaving Madrid anytime
soon. No, he's gonna get sacked soon, bro. Them man are calling for his head.
I'd take Ancelotti, Zidane. I'd even take the Napoli manager. What's his name? I can't remember.
Barlett.
Yeah. But he's top of the Tuchel back.
Yeah.
Like. Go on our knees.
Honestly, I think Mourinho would do a better job than Potter.
A lot of people, like my dad was telling me about Mourinho. Yeah. Everyone wants it. But just because these guys know how to handle big names, and they don't take like Potter. He says, "Oh yeah, I show it differently." Yeah, fair enough. Everyone's different, but we've always historically had big managers on the sideline.
You've had the big players with the manager
we've got the manager to back it up and look after them.
I honestly think, if anything, I think Potter's crumbled under the pressure a bit.
Yeah, he's out of his depth, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see he's out of his depth. But finally, like last little touch on Chelsea. What do you actually expect moving forward in the season? Like, is there anything you want particularly? Like, is there like any like goal in mind or?
I think at least get the Conference League played. Like that is embarrassing asking for that.
Would you even want Conference League?
Is that 7th place?
That is 7th. That is
7th and 8th.
7th. No, I think that's 6th and 7th. No. Only 5th is Europa now.
No, 5th and 6th.
Is it 5th and 6th?
Yeah, 5th and 6th is Europa. 7th and 8th is Conference, I believe.
It might just be 7th then.
Oh, is it?
Because I think top 7 get Europe.
Yeah, it must. Yeah, 8th is too.
You're in a close.
You're sat 10th right now.
You're in a close battle with Fulham, Brentford.
Yeah,
Brighton might even get.
So just to put into perspective, you played 2 more games than Brentford, and they're sat 1 point above you right now in 9th. Your next game is against. Give me 1 second. Your next game is against Leicester away. Leicester aren't in the best form.
We should be winning that, but that's one game where they're just going to end up rolling us.
I mean, to be honest. A win's a win at the end of the day. Yeah. It can always start some sort of momentum.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't be surprised if you won back-to-back games, even if it meant like after your results went poor again, because football's football at the end of the day. Like, hopefully.
Wait, so how many points are they on right now?
So they're on, I think, 1 sec.
I think it's 35.
I think 34. They're on 34 points right now.
But like deep it,
that's just over a point a game. You know, that's a joke.
Most relegation clubs, they always aim for 40 points to be safe.
6 more points and we're through. Oh my god!
I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah. You're right.
No, because it's crazy. Like, bro, when you start the season, you're like 40 points is the benchmark to not get relegated.
Yeah.
Well, we're closer to the drop zone than we are to the top 4. Like,
so that'll show you the difference.
So obviously you played one less game than Tottenham, who were sat 4th, and you're 11 points behind them. So it's very safe to say.
Okay, maybe Europa League.
Yeah.
But
look, I don't know. I'd rather. I think most Chelsea fans would rather not get into Europa at all than go to the Conference League, because Conference League.
I mean, they do well in Europa League.
No, but Conference League.
Honestly,
that's a poor name for a Chelsea.
But the thing is, like when you say we're 2 games off Brentford and a point behind them, like.
No, so you've played 2 games more than them.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That could be a 7-point gap soon.
That's well,
maybe.
not 7. Let's say 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we need to get Europe, because we'll end up with no silverware, way off the mark where we need to be. And
just regroup for players to come again after seeing you finish 10th.
As if we haven't bought everyone on the market already.
Yeah, true, to be honest.
But the top 4 race is looking lively. We got quite a few teams in it now.
Bro, stole my segue, you know that's exactly what I was going to say. But cool. Top 4 race is looking good. And obviously, certain guys wanted to get onto me recently about, you won't reach top 4.
Fuck Liverpool.
Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm repping my team happy.
Nice. Are you top 4 right now? You top 4 right now?
We're not top 4 right now, but you know what? I couldn't care less. You know why? Because we watched a very, very good game recently, yeah? A very good game. United Liverpool at Anfield under the lights, and we saw something special. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 7-0. Now
7, man, the magic number.
I can't lie, yeah. I think that might be probably top 5 football matches, like just to watch and be like happy about, given like the context of the season. And like how much we've been clowned all season.
I don't actually think the game was good. It just had lots of goals.
Exactly.
No, I thought it was a good game.
You know what it is? There's no better feeling than humbling a United side.
Yeah, because
no better feeling.
Like it's a rivalry, but it didn't feel like a rivalry game. It just felt like
you know what? All these little twats in our comments of like TikTok and whatever. These little nerds that are like, oh, you're a United hater. Oh, God damn, I am. Of course I am, and I'm proud about it. I couldn't care less. Listen, 7-0 is an incredible score. But let's break it down. Obviously, we went into
Nunes 2 goals, Gakpo 2 goals.
Went into the first half 1-0 up. And it was a close game going into the first half.
We don't want to say I nearly had a mare as well at half time.
He tried to pull a double on us with the whole after the Real Madrid game when he bet on us to lose again. He thought it might work, but you didn't end up doing it in the end.
Nah, bro, because I got a place and then the betting was
and
suspended.
He's spoiling the goals.
Yeah, this guy's spoiling the goals like he's flipping
I think that might have been a goal already.
It's not my fault. Certain places use illegal streams.
Hey, listen,
we're not mentioning names.
Let's not do that. But cool, we went into the first half 1-0 up. I did say obviously the United rejects.
It was quite an even half. Yeah. I would probably say like.
But yeah, the United rejects they turned up. Gakpo and Nunes, both guys that were linked to United heavily over the summer and last year, came to Liverpool instead. 2 goals each. Mo Salah also scored 2. I think he got 2 assists as well, and then Firmino as well.
I think that's the first time I've seen Anfield like. You know, like couple seasons, like, when people say like, you know, when Liverpool get that 1 goal, then the next 5-10 minutes gonna test your nerve. They're gonna come out
playing away at Anfield. That is like, as much as you hate to admit it, but like that game, the fans will be in your head
because it's when they get that first goal, then the next 5-10 minutes, everyone's onto you, and then it's if you can crack with under pressure.
The thing is that after that, they start hitting like. They'll hit a challenge on Robertson will hit one on Anthony or something like that, and it's like he scored a goal, man. It's nuts.
And it's like all we could hear through the audio was just the Bobby Firmino song playing. Even when he wasn't on the pitch, all you could hear was just
because they got a goal 4 minutes into the second half, and from that it was game over.
Yeah, it was a wrap because United lost composure, which is weird because usually what we're used to seeing United doing, especially recently, is they go goals down, but they make comebacks.
And they come. And not even just 1-1, they come back and win 3-1, 4-1.
Yeah. And me and Phil were saying, even Alessandro Martinez, we thought he had a solid first half.
He had a class first half.
We need to have a word about this guy.
That is chalk and cheese, the first and second half.
5'7" butcher, Let's talk about this great defender right now. Because a certain right winger in the league, I'm not going to say the best yet, but a certain man had him on strings today. Listen, that Mo Salah assist to Gakpo for his second goal was special.
Sat him down.
The way he danced around him. And usually we're not used to seeing, like, I'll openly admit it, yeah, I'm not used to seeing Mo Salah beat his man every time. I'm not going to sit here and pretend he's the best at beating his man. But the way he did him today, he literally sat him down, he got back up. Martinez was looking the wrong way, bro. He was looking the wrong way.
The memes I've seen already, like 5 minutes in, yeah. It's ridiculous. Like Martinez, and like we said, he had a class first half.
Yeah.
But yeah, the second half, man, he got embarrassed. How much Anfield? Like 50,000 people.
Yeah.
50,000 people watched him get put on his ass by Mo Salah, and then
that's gonna get a meme forever now, man.
Meme forever. That's gonna follow him for life.
But it was an amazing day, man. It was an amazing performance.
I think like that. It could be. That's what I'm trying to say. It could swing both ways. Like this could be the downfall of United's season. Like you can. They already hearing this.
So I don't think they're necessarily gonna have like a downfall.
No, because the thing is, you're hearing like mainly the fans saying, "Oh, this is what happens when you play so many games so quickly."
Yeah, it's not wrong because they played the most games out of everyone this season.
I don't think they played midweek though.
They did. They played West Ham.
Oh, they did. Yeah, they did. But yeah, anyways, regardless, this is Liverpool. Like your energy, this is when your reserve energy levels coming. This is This is basically like this is like your closest rivalry. Yeah?
But this isn't a rivalry. We always whip their ass.
But the thing is that. But then you have to show heart. Like, bro, they went 2-0 down and then they just capitulated.
Yeah. Well, we were saying like when we were watching the game, like you have it's all good. Everyone's happy and everyone's this and that when you're playing well. Yeah. But when you lose, especially if you're losing like at Anfield or you're losing at the Etihad, that's where you see the characters.
And we saw it specifically from certain people today.
Bruno Fernandes,
man. It's embarrassing because he shows it a lot when he loses. He can't control his temper. He's going in for stupid challenges, and he's always complaining at the refs. There's no like fight on the pitch on doing actual football. He's just fighting at the refs and constantly complaining. It's not the attitude you want.
Like I say, he pushed, but he put his like arm on the linesman. Like he's lost the plot, man. Like you look at the old United captains like Steve Bruce, Roy Keane, all those, even like Ferdinand and Vidic. Those players, if they go a goal down at Anfield or 2 goals down, you'll be saying, "Oh, keep your heads red to tear." Where he's the worst one on the pitch. Yeah, but like he's losing.
You want to set the example.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they're seeing him and he's calling for stupid little fouls. Like, bruv, if you're gonna get a little whack in your face, firm it, man. Come on, you gotta get in with it.
You don't have time for that because he's doing that when they're 2-0 down. It's ridiculous. Yeah. But listen, going into the rest of the season for the top 4 race. Now, obviously, my man's been set for a while ago. Yeah. What do you lot reckon? Do you reckon we have a look in now? We're currently sat 3 points behind Spurs with a game in hand. We're on 42 points. Newcastle have played 1 game less than us, and they're 1 point behind us. So that's obviously the top 4 contenders. Obviously, Brighton's still there as well. They played 2 games less, and they're only 4 points behind us.
No, but they're very close to Tottenham right now, I swear.
So they're on 38 points, and they've played 23 games. Yeah. Newcastle on 41 points, played 24. We've played 25, we've got 42 points. And Tottenham have played 26 games, have played 40 and have 45 points. Yeah. So the gap between Tottenham and Brighton is 7 points.
And Brighton got 3 games in hand against them.
Yeah, 3 games in hand against them.
Really?
But the whole thing with like Brighton is, I don't think
they whooped.
Yeah, they did.
3-4-0.
They balled out that day, by the way.
Yeah.
But like, obviously, for me, football heritage comes before performances.
But your thing is, your game in hand is against Chelsea, so that's a very big game.
Yeah, but I feel like we perform better on big games. We got Bournemouth away soon. Yeah, I'm less excited for a Bournemouth away than I am for United at home, purely because when we can hit bigger teams on the counter, I feel like it just does our team a lot better. Bournemouth away, they're going to sit back. It's going to be a lot harder to break them down. Yeah. We're hoping we can get something out of it. Obviously, the last time we played them, we won 9-0. So, yeah, obviously we've broke them down before. But yeah, like I said, I think we've got a really good shot at top 4 this season. I don't think we'll scrape 3rd, like I might have said before.
I can't lie, I'm kind of enjoying this now because I'm looking forward to this top 4 race. Like,
man.
Do
you know what it is? It's like a few years ago. Like it's the first title race that we've seen in a while. Like obviously, you had Liverpool City and a few seasons ago, but like last season, City just walked it.
No, they didn't.
Wait, what?
It was done on the last game of the season.
Oh wait, what
You're talking about 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago where they whooped it. But Nah,
it feels like it's not just the
it's
title race
because
it's the top 4 race. It's the relegation battle. It's like
top 6, top 8, top 10 for me.
Yeah.
The only place that's a bit boring, I guess, is United sort of solidified third. I don't reckon they do much else from there. But so talking about the top 4 race in general, though, so who do we actually have finishing in 4th place now? Because like we said, the top 4 race looks very interesting. And everything looks interesting, but now this is open to at least 4 teams now. Like from what I'm looking at here,
the thing is with this right now, I don't think none of them are like in form. I don't think like none of them.
I'd say we're in form.
No,
like,
but
minus the Madrid performance, I think we've been like decent form.
Yeah, I think you won 4 of your last 5.
Yeah, and that's 5 clean sheets in a row in the Premier League now as well.
Yeah, but I feel like you guys are on a run right now, but like Tottenham still have that leeway to you, man.
Yeah, but Tottenham have inconsistency.
That's the
Tottenham have history.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
they've got that inconsistency, right? Newcastle, they've lacked since like early January now. They can't get their goals in.
Yeah.
And then you got Brighton. Brighton are dark horses.
Yeah.
Fulham are in the conversation. Brentford are in the conversation. You couldn't even say Chelsea, man.
For top 4?
I don't know. That's the thing. 'Cause the thing is,
I think immediately you can take Fulham, Brentford and Chelsea out just because... Like
I mean, Snow, you're 8 points behind us, you know, and you play the same amount of games. Like, obviously, that sounds like a lot, but we've seen how much point differences can like shorten within like the last span of the season, especially because like, I was talking to these lot when I was talking about the 21-22 season when we had like the mad injury crisis, and we went from we had like 10 games left, and we went from 8th to 3rd within that time. It's possible. It obviously the last end of games, which is why I'm not too worried about Brighton, honestly, because when it comes to that end of the season, they did it last season as well, right? Where they fell off massively towards the end. Where under Potter. So I wouldn't be surprised if they fell off again. Honestly, I'm feeling good. I feel like we'll get Champions League football next season. I think we'll push for it. I'm very happy to know that. I know Jude Bellingham sat at home and he watched that performance today as well.
I know Jude Bellingham saw the Arsenal one as well.
But you know what? I
know you saw the Chelsea one too.
I saw him like Trent's picture on Insta as well. So listen,
I saw you like my podcast.
But cool. So who do you got finishing 4th if you had to pick?
Give me Brighton, bro.
Give you Brighton?
Yeah, bro.
Snow?
That's what my heart wants.
Let's hear some logic here, please.
All right, my heart tells me Newcastle, just because I want them to be.
Oh back. Newcastle. I forgot. I don't know. I had Newcastle coming 3rd in my head.
You've had your turn, mate. Anyways, my heart tells me Newcastle, just because they're a big club and they're like such a big club that we still call them a big club, even though they've been to the Championship and back, and they're just coming like. Back up amongst the European places
probably
now.
the best fans in the world as well,
or
in the Premier League at least.
Facts as well, innit?
But I think that my head tells me Liverpool.
Yeah, cool. I mean, my head and my heart tells me
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
No, bro, I need to see Liverpool back in Europa League.
I'm telling you now, we're back. You won't see Mo Salah or Van Dijk playing Europa League football. We're back. Real Madrid.
Not like a certain CR7.
Yeah. Real Madrid, we're coming for you. You saw 7-0 today, yeah? At the Bernabeu, we're scoring 4. And you heard it here.
I told you already, they're going to score 8.
Mo Salah has something for you. Darwin Núñez, the big game player, by the way.
He's not the big game player.
He's got 8 goals and assists against the Big 6 already in his first appearance in the Premier League.
How many has he won again out of them?
Okay, cool. So he's won the United game and he's won the City game.
2.
And he won the Tottenham game.
Okay, 3.
Yeah, out of how many played? We haven't played Tottenham twice. We haven't played
against us as well.
Yeah, we haven't played Chelsea twice. We haven't played City twice. We haven't played you twice.
Okay, but you lost against us.
Hold that. Don't want to hear it. But anyways, United fans, please stay mad in the comments. I really like.
I get it. I come in comments, get grinning for him because it's the funniest stuff ever, man. Keep coming for him because this guy.
Please do. I welcome all of it. And now, if you want to comment saying, "Oh, this guy doesn't know anything about football," I'll reply to you just saying 7-0, and we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much.
It wins every time. It's like the Messi one. Anyone tries to mention Ronaldo, Messi with the World Cup wins every time.
Exactly.
It's top trump.
It's the same thing. Thank you. You know what? We might need to replace Tunde, you know. We might need to replace Tunde. But cool. That's everything we have time for today. I think that's a perfect way to end it.
Thanks, Theo, for coming on.
Yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, man, like always, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below what you'd like to see us do next, what you liked about video. About your team, what you reckon we could
give us your top 4 predictions as well, guys.
Top 4 predictions, that's good. And also title race predictions, because it's not over yet. It's definitely not over yet.
Well, it is over.
Nah.
It is over.
We'll see, man. We'll see. If it is over, you'll see me at the parade. If it isn't over, then you won't see me in Manchester. I'll be at home. It's another day of City winning.
There will be no parade. It's too casual for them.
But yeah, like I said, make sure to check the description. Our TikTok link will be there. Our Insta link will be there. Make sure you support. That's everything. Thank you very much and goodbye.